All right. So, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
At this rate, we're never ready.
All right.
Shush,
Well,
we're ready.
we're ready now. So, who would like to do the recap from last session?
Good question. I don't know. Mostly because I don't remember.
I was gonna say I don't remember a ton of it. I just remember I think I was the one that killed that person.
Yeah, you
that
shot him
started
in the
combat
face.
with us. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last thing I remember. But I don't remember what happened before that.
Yeah, because we went in to Dialbaish,
Mm-hmm.
and the Turai who we encountered earlier was looking for a tablet which JCap so happily had. And caused a little conflict, they brought him down trying to interrogate him. Then learned that the contact who was helping out JCap was captured. So now we're on our way to go get him.
Yep, pretty much.
Where did freaking lights go? Dang it.
So, you guys went down into the tunnels of the Unifica station. You're in the maintenance halls and different things, and there's large drops and multi-story levels of tubes and different things. So that's kind of where you guys are currently. So,
Cool.
you remember that you had to fight with the... what race was she? Univali. She was an Univali with the lines on her skin. I'm going to turn you up there, Amber, because you're quite quiet. And you guys were shooting her one shot on the left, one shot on the right, and then shot right in the forehead by Arthur's character, Era. You guys remember that you were going after a ship, and you had the blueprints for this kind of the area, as well as some information on their path that they were going towards. And two more showed up and ran in. So that's kind of where you guys are at currently. Two more enemies. Two more.
Oh, crud, I forgot about this.
And that was where we ended. So, we're instantly going to roll for initiative.
Can I try to get out of a fight? Or do I have to actually be in the fight?
I mean, we're rolling initiative no matter what.
Yeah.
Can you remind me how to roll for initiative?
Roll
Is your
D20 and then you add your agility.
Yep. And I am not muted this time.
No, you're not.
So everybody will hear me. Plus the recording. Man, I punished myself for not doing that last time. Not actually, but I was mad at myself.
Yeah. That was,
So it's my D20 plus whatever my agility is, or D20 plus the wins from my agility?
Just your agility roll. Your skill.
Wait, what?
Your skill, your agility skill, so it's not like the, let me just...
So do I just add 5? I have 5 agilities, so I add that to the D20? Okay.
Yep, that's correct. Let me pull this up. Sweet.
hey, everyone gets to go before the
enemies
this time.
So, all right. Torin, you rolled a non-net 22. 18, 21.
So,
dang.
Zach and Arthur tied.
That's true. All right, you two got to
Let him
decide.
go first.
Alrighty.
And there's Ari's.
All right. And then Nezrin is 17. And the enemy is 11.
Wait, so what do we have to do since we got the same rolls?
He just let you go first. That was his
So,
decision.
we rolled a d20 again. Oh, okay. Never mind.
For future reference, though. We
So,
rolled
in the
just again.
future, you re-roll a 20.
Yep.
And whoever gets the highest out of that goes first out of the people who have to re-roll.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yep. All right. So we currently have this initiative. I will copy it over into... I just muted myself. Sorry about that. There you go.
Yeah.
And I put that as a 22 because he rolled higher than... well, not higher, but... Zach let him go first, so then that's kind of how we made that work. So... All right, that's our current rolls. Yeah, my guys kind of rolled like crap.
Don't worry, I
How
did too.
close
So
are these guys? Are they like right next to us?
No, they're a bit a ways away. I'm saying they're like 20 feet away, most likely. Well, they're a few feet away, that's for sure. Because you guys are kind of up on these platforms and catwalks. They're down a level and further out. So I'd say maybe like 40 to 50 feet. Because they're in this tunnel. And then they're running out. And you can see more of them are appearing as your guys are kind of waiting there. There's two of them, and you can see somebody else running down the hall towards you.
I'm gonna assume weapons are out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they pull weapons for sure.
How big is the room?
It's pretty decently big, but there's a lot of things hanging around in here, like tubes and different things. Because we were in here last time.
we're at a maintenance level.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm just double checking.
Yep. I'd say it's multiple hundreds of square footage of space in here for sure. But that's because like it stretches, this way for a very, very long distance. And there's tubes and there's catwalks everywhere, as well as different maintenance devices. And there's also gas pouring out of a tube that's kind of next to you guys, if you remember that from last time.
Which my suit conveniently covered my face for me.
Mm-hmm. Hazardous materials.
So who's going first here?
It would be Morak. Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, also, how many people were in the cam footage attacking while taking my friend hostage? My pal. How many people were in the footage that I'd gotten from the street cams?
I don't remember specifically how many people there were, but yeah, I don't remember specifically.
Crap, I should have written that down.
I think it was
Because
like
so far
3 or
we've taken-
4.
Well, if there are 3, then there's got to be a 4th right now.
There's 2
So
that
we
are
could take
currently
them.
out in the
Oh,
hallway.
shoot.
There's a 3rd running towards you guys.
Wow.
So in total, we've seen 5 of these people, assuming that one of these is not unique.
Correct, because you saw Nunavali, and you see 2, what looks to be 2 Turai that are kind of standing out in front of this tunnel, and then a 3rd member, who you can't quite tell, but he looks humanoid. And he's standing in the back in the tunnel.
Have we seen the other Turai who we messed with
Nope.
earlier?
You do not recognize any of them.
All right.
Well,
Then I'm gonna say we've got 5 targets then, who still have one at least unsecured.
well, I ain't gonna do the only thing that I know will ruin their lives of running around. Let's try shooting one of their knees.
All right.
Because it's not really lethal. At the same time, you can't really walk either.
Used to be an adventurer like you. And then, well, we know
It
the
did not
story.
shot you in the knee.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see here. See a 3 plus 1 dice for. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Whoa, that's weird.
You know, if I had one more dice, this could have been perfect. But that's just a 4, unfortunately.
Ari, can you say something really quick?
Yeah, why?
Oh, okay, just making sure, because I hear like a
Here.
weird.
Static in the background.
Yeah.
That could be me drawing. Sorry, I could do
Oh.
it myself.
Oh, you're good. It's fine. It just sounded like static. I wasn't quite sure.
Is it like this sound?
Nope,
No.
it was static.
Okay.
That's fine. All good.
Sounded like it was Torin though. Honestly.
No.
No, I saw her mic lighting up.
Yeah.
All right, so what you doing? You're shooting him in the knees.
Yeah. At least one guy in the knee. I don't have enough power yet to do 2 shots, unfortunately. So, making sure I did this right.
Roll for damage 10. Perfect. And you're shooting one of the Turai. Which Turai are you shooting? Turai number 1 or Turai number 2?
I'll go ahead and say 2.
Okay. One second.
So we're ignoring the closest threat. That's fine.
Hey,
They have a while to wait before they attack us, anyways. So
if
All
I
right.
can disable one of them, that's one less guy to fight immediately.
He is going to roll a defensive roll. Woo! I just dropped it.
they have wings. But they have wings though.
They do have wings. He attempts to fly out of the way, but he manages to not. And you nail him in the leg. And it was 10 damage, you said? This is an
Yeah.
energy weapon, right?
Correct.
Man, these guys don't even have base resistance.
You're muted, Cole.
Well, dang. You say you nail him in the leg. As he attempts to fly out of the way. Did you guys hear that part? Okay.
Yeah.
Correct, sir. Yeah.
I think I hit control, or thought I hit control. I hit G5 there real quick. And I muted myself. But, anyway. You shoot him in the leg as he tries to dodge out of the way. And you nail him right where you wanted to, right in the knee. And he kind of stumbles to the side a bit, but he lifts himself back up. And his wings on his left side are now kind of keeping him lifted that direction.
That's one knee disabled.
All right. So next action.
I'm gonna take off into the rafters now.
Okay.
Hide amongst
Everywhere is
the
the
hanging pipes.
rafters. All right. Roll stealth.
Where is? Oh,
Do I need to roll perception?
No.
is this considered combat?
No, because you're not
Before I roll?
attacking.
Sweet. That really ups my chances here.
That it does.
Because otherwise I just roll 1.
I don't really like the chance side of things in combat like that. Because you could be really good at something and then just roll a 1 and you fail. But like, I mean, it makes sense
But
at the same
pressure.
time. But like, yeah, but if you're built, you know, if your character is like a level 20
That's
master,
true. I mean,
or
it could be
whatever,
something he
it's just-
typically does like every day.
Yeah.
For practice and just like. Yeah, that's.
I mean,
gonna
that's
be
why
really
you
bad.
master items and you got your blessings to help counteract the ones.
Yeah, but then you also have, you know, combat, which doesn't use d20s anyway. So what'd you roll? 17 stealth. All right, you you know, take your wings and you fly up into the rafters. Well, everywhere is the rafters, as I said, and you manage to kind of hide up into an area, and you kind of draw your bow as you're kind of watching down in that area now. All right. Next we have Arthur. Era. It is your turn. You can see one of the Turai is injured.
And there's a humanoid running at us.
Not running at you. He stays in
There's
the
a-
tunnel now. He's the furthest
Okay.
back.
I will try to shoot the other one in the knee as well.
The other Turai?
Yeah.
Okay. You just go.
Our crew don't like knees.
No, apparently not.
I need you not.
So do I just roll accurate?
Accuracy plus weapon bonus.
No d20.
Yep. No D20.
Which one is the weapon bonus? Is that the PUD?
No, it should say skill bonus.
Okay. And I still roll the 6 dice, right?
Yep.
The 6-sided dice.
Yes, that's the main ones you're using. You're rolling the total amount of dice that you have there. I know it's been an extra week. We've been kind of it's a little bit of a refresher.
Well, you get people who know how to help out, so
That's true.
it's good thing this is not a group of people who are entirely new.
Yeah. You got Captain
I got a 3.
Torin and Zach a bit too. A 3. Okay, and then you can add that to damage.
Oh, I can add that to damage, so it'd be
Yep.
9 damage then.
All right, you can put that in chat, please, so we can see that. Oh, you did. Oh, 3. Damage 6. A damage of 9 total. All right. Well, this Tudai, is he going to dodge? He is. He just narrowly gets out of the way of your pistol shot. As you pull up your weapon, you can see he kind of like jumps to the side into the main, like into the tunnel. You pow! You kind of fire off a couple shots trying to follow him. They all kind of tink their way like down the wall and kind of try to follow his leg as he's going, but he manages to like jump over it at one point.
He learned.
Yeah, the other guy's like, nope, not happening. You kind of do a little bit of a flourish and go, dang.
So is this guy still visible?
Yep.
Or did he go way back in the tunnel?
No, he just jumped back into the tunnel and kind of came back up to where he was, just to
Okay,
dodge
I'm
your
gonna
attack.
shoot him at the knee again. He's not gonna
Just
get
make
the
sure
best of me.
that you have power for it.
I do.
Okay, cool.
I think, right? 2 pistol shots.
Based on how much your power your weapon is using, it should be good.
So yes,
Is that the PUD?
should be good.
It is with PUD.
Because
yes.
max PUD is 2.
Yep, no, you're good. As you can see right here. Cool. Yep, you are totally good. So
I rolled a 4 that time.
alrighty. 4 damage, 10. Well, he's used up his defense roll, so he can't do that. His defense save is useless. So you go to you fire at him this time. He tries to dodge a little bit, but he's kind of exhausted himself at that point. You just go pow, 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 like right into his knee. And of course his armor kind of absorbs some of it, and he just goes as you're like tearing into his leg with your gunshot. Let me just pull up stats here. 10. This will be 10. Minus. Why do I keep doing that? Hold on, what is it that's causing that? Interesting. Well, that's okay. Oh, I know what's causing it. It's when I'm using the calculator. I keep doing that. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to change up my key bindings, but that's okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. You deal pretty significant damage to him.
Does it blow his leg off?
No, definitely
Okay.
not. His armor absorbs a lot of that. Sci-fi. This sci-fi armor is pretty resilient.
Is it bleeding at least?
Oh yeah, no, he's bleeding for sure.
Okay.
Like a bluish kind of blood too. All right, so those are both of your actions. Next, we have Uma. Zach, it's your turn.
Okay. So while they're trying to bust kneecaps, I'm going to go for the wings and try to rip them off.
All right, so you're
So
going
you
to jump
can't
down
fly.
to them.
Yeah.
All right. Roll. Well, your movement isn't going to be a roll of any kind, so you kind of climb down and jump towards them, and you're going to use a full movement to get to them. I'll say
Okay.
that 30 feet movement's fine for a full movement to get to them. So you are up next to the two Turai now.
And do I roll a grapple to try to grapple his wings?
No, if you're gonna try and attack him, if you have a melee weapon, you can. But if you're gonna roll and grab his wing, then yes, it's a grapple.
Okay, I'm gonna try to grab his wings
Okay.
and rip them off.
All right. So you're gonna grab onto his wing. I'm gonna let you do 2 rolls for this. We'll just call them 2 minor actions. One is going to be, well, they're both combat rolls, so you're gonna be rolling a d20, or not a d20 with both of these. Excuse me.
Okay. So for the first roll, I'm gonna try to roll a grapple, and then after that, what do I roll?
All right. Yep. Then you roll power.
Power. Okay. So.
Which one
For
are you
the
grabbing, by the
grapple?
way? Tudai 1 and Tudai 2 have both of their legs shot currently. One has an arrow sticking out of it, which is kind of fading into nothingness. The light fading
Number
from
1.
it. Number 1. All right. The one that had his leg shot out through bullets.
Okay.
Oh, did you roll a d20 with that?
Yes.
No d20 with that.
No d20. Then it's a grapple.
Well, you know, this one's not dealing damage. That's fine. Well, we'll call it a d20 roll. That's fine.
Okay.
Which means the Turai gets a defensive roll. He's going to roll a defense against your action there. It's going to be to jump out of the way. Let's grab.
Power.
So hold on. Don't roll your power yet. You don't even know if you've grabbed him. Alright. He unfortunately rolled a 16. He's not able to jump away before you grab his wing. As he's trying to move away, you just kind of like... I'd say this is like as he's trying to jump away and then get shot, you instantly grab his wing. This is all happening within like 6 seconds, so... What is your power? This one is not a d20.
Okay, so I got a 5 and a 4.
A 5 and a 4. Do you only have a roll of 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Well, you rolled a 2 then. If you could put that in chat as well, please.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in this case, you go to like yank off his wing, and he's going to roll. This will be a resistance to this attack.
If you actually rip it, that will hurt.
You kind of yank at it, and it kind of tears it a little bit, but you do not manage to rip it off. But you do deal 2 damage to him. That his shield actually doesn't end up absorbing most of it, but I'm gonna call that just direct damage to him. It's only fair.
That's a big ouch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You've torn his wing.
He tries to fly, he's gonna be in massive pain.
Although he's got like lots of little there's like I'd say there's like 3 different like sections of his wings that kind of sprawl out. You grab just all of them into one handful and just went. So he's in not good shape.
I approve of this, honestly.
So that is
Disabling their flight is the best choice.
That's your turn. Next we have Luca. It's your turn. You are very quiet.
Sorry. Can't really do much about that.
It's okay. I turned you up to max.
Otherwise, my mic doesn't. I feel like Luca's not very battle oriented, so he's probably just gonna try to throw his staff dagger and pin one of their wings. Something.
He pulls them apart and just like yeets it at him.
Yeah, yeah. That's exactly what I was thinking of. So he just
goes
yeet it.
wham, and he kind of does a little bit of a spin and then flings it at him. Roll accuracy.
Yeah, that would be okay.
And you don't get a weapon bonus because they do not have accuracy.
Okay. So it's just...
Weapon bonus only applies to the skill that the weapon uses.
I didn't even get my accuracy roll because I
What's
only
your roll?
have 1 roll. I got literally a 1, and I only have 1 dice roll.
Well, put it in chat either way, and then we can.
No, wrong. Sorry.
0.
I got a 0. I didn't even roll 1. I rolled a 1 on the dice.
Oh, no wins
Yeah.
whatsoever. You gotta
No.
throw this dagger.
Yeah.
Although luckily you do not get a critical failure. Add damage to that.
Add
So you still get the opportunity to hit him. Which one are you attacking? One or two?
Two.
Two.
The one with the arrow in his knee.
Gotcha. Yeah, the arrow's almost completely faded at this point, but it's only been like 6 seconds anyway.
Okay. So I need to add what? Damage?
Just damage to that roll, which means it's just damage.
5. It would be 5.
Okay. Well, he's going to attempt an evade from you. He succeeds. And so you chuck your blade at him. You've lost one of your blades now as it sticks into the wall next to him. He just kind of dodges out of the way and makes sure that his wings are not hit, and they kind of split apart and your blade sticks between them. It was kind of a wild throw, actually. So, you do not hit. That is your first action.
I have a second one, don't I?
Yep, you have 2 major actions.
He's probably going to try to jump down to them because he wants, if anything, he wants his dagger back.
Alright, so he's going to move towards them.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He gets up to them and can grab his blade back, and you're able to retrieve your sword, but now you're up next to a Tudai.
Oh, lovely.
Nezrin, is your turn.
Okay. So where is everybody currently?
So
I'm above everyone.
yeah, he's
Including
up above
myself.
everybody. You are kind of up
Okay.
on the top catwalk as you've watched Uma run down, grab the wing of one guy, rip it. So he's standing next to these Tudai. Luca's also run down, trying to grab her dagger back after just yeeting it and missing it. Era's kind of standing up next to you, but just like eyeballing his shots towards the to one Tudai.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
yeah, that's about it.
Luca jumped down there. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of all over.
So which of the Tudai is most has taken the most damage at this point?
You can see, I'm going to say Tudai 1 is the one on the left, and Tudai 2 is the one on the right. The one on the right
Okay.
has been shot in the knee with an arrow, and that is completely faded at this point. But the one on the left seems to have taken the most damage. His wing had been ripped. He's also bleeding profusely from his leg.
Okay.
You can also see a patch on his other leg.
So
Fascinating.
possibly the guy that got hurt before led the blood trail. Okay.
Today's not his day.
Mm-mm. Oh, my legs!
His legs.
I'm trying to decide if we
Go for the target that's farthest away. Is the guy running away a target, or can we at least?
He was running towards you guys, but now he's just standing in the very back of the tunnel. He's not doing anything. From you guys can tell.
can I sneak around and get behind him at all? Is that a possibility?
They're in a tunnel, so it's like 2 Tudai.
It's
tunnel.
just okay.
Yeah. And that tunnel
So
leads
not really.
wherever they've taken your the person you are hunting down, or trying to grab at least. Not hunting down.
Okay. Okay, I will attack the Tudai who had his wing ripped and his knee shot.
Alright. Next to Uma.
Do I have to use my first action to move down there since I'm at the top?
Yes, you would have to use your first action as a movement, and then your second action as an attack.
Okay. So I will get within range of
Are you using your blades?
that Tudai. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you jump down,
see.
land, and then sprint toward him. And then you draw your blade. I don't remember what blades you have. Let me check real quick. I'm going to turn.
Just sides.
Oh, right. Yes, you have your sides. Oh, man.
Come on, Cole. You're
Hook
supposed to
swords.
Okay, so remind me what exactly I roll here. just really quick.
You're
'Cause I
rolling your
haven't
weapon
been
bonus
able to play.
and your skill that associates with that weapon bonus. As long as you're
Okay.
rolling the skill that the weapon uses, then you get a bonus.
Okay. So let's see here.
By the way, this entire time, the only thing that they've ever said was, ah! They haven't been saying anything to you guys.
Thank you. Do we know anything at all about the guy in the back?
None of you have rolled perception on him.
Is it fine if I do that right now, or?
You can do it on your action.
Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe that would qualify. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
I'll let you do it on your action, but it'll be a
So-
free action.
Sweet.
What's up?
Yeah, I just went with my instinct and trying to disable them.
I'm also curious.
So I'm just so I rolled so it says skill bonus, there's a 1 underneath that. Do I then roll 2
You add 1 extra dice to it.
D6s? And we'll add 1 extra. Okay.
Yep. So whatever your hand-to-hand skill is, plus the bonus.
Okay.
And there's no d20 with these rolls.
Alright, so that's 2 wins.
Okay.
And
Plus
both of those
damage.
deal 7 damage.
Both weapons? Oh, right, you're dual wielding, aren't you?
Now.
Ah, so dual wielding's a little different.
Oh, okay. No. See,
So
that's where I get confused.
yeah, dual wielding is you're taking half of the bonus from both of the weapons. You're disabling. I mean, technically, you're splitting your skill between 2 different weapons. So you have your full skill roll is associated with your whole roll, and then you take the weapon bonuses and you slash those in half, and you take half of that. But if it's only 1, you round down. So you don't get a bonus with either of the weapons, but you still get to swing with both the swords.
Okay.
But in your case, you have rolled a 2. I'll just keep that as your skill. Your skill roll with no bonus, which we'll remember that in the future, though, because I wasn't sure you
Okay.
were dual wielding.
Cool. So, yeah.
All right, you rolled a 2. And add damage to that, which is your total damage.
Be 14.
14. All right.
15, 16.
This guy is pretty well hurt and is not going to be rolling a defensive roll against you. So he kind of tries to step back, but you just latch him, like you latch both of your blades into his his collarbone here and just like yank him towards you.
Sucker punch time.
What was your damage again? Did you put it in chat? 16 total damage?
14.
He's dead.
14 damage and then another 2.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
So you add your damage to the roll, so it's 16 total.
Yeah, okay.
So 16 minus that. Yeah, no, he did. Yeah. So
This
you
is
grab
the
him
guy
like
who
this,
grabbed my pal.
and you like stab him down into the collarbones. You just bring him down as he slaps down to the floor, just patonk. And that leaves Uma with a handful of wings, just being like, and kind of looks at you for a moment, and looks back at the wings, and drops them. He goes, rip. All right.
So, I
That's
still have
your-
a second act.
Nope,
Alright, did I use
your
both?
first
I used
action
both.
was movement
Yeah,
down.
okay.
Yep.
Right. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unlike D&D, we do not have free movement.
Well, you can get to that point though.
Yep, pretty much.
You can get to the point where you have 4 movements. You just gotta build your character right.
Yep. Peter tends to do that. Anyway, it's their turn, but you killed one of them.
Wait, what about me?
He's before them. Right?
I rolled a 13.
I didn't put you in the list.
You didn't.
Wait, what?
Oh my gosh! There's been an error.
Did you put... I'm confused.
Yeah, I put my roll in. It was a 13.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Well,
I feel rejected now.
well, you can see. I don't think it was in. I don't think I put you in the initiative either.
Oh yeah, he put his in right after Amber.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, I apologize.
Don't
yes,
worry, it happens, man.
it is. Your turn.
DM error. Errors happen.
They do.
I'm not gonna let it pass up the opportunity to potentially win this. So I'm gonna roll perception on the guy who's at the back of the tunnel, furthest away from us. Is there anything I know about him?
Sorry,
I
what?
can tell. I got a 15.
Okay, that was perception. He's wearing a hood, and from what you can tell, under that hood, you see what looks to be a glowing kind of set of colors, and like it's like a globe underneath his helmet. Not helmet, underneath his hood.
Like a
Interesting. That's what I'm thinking
right?
too.
Is that what they're called?
The ones with like a galaxy thing. Okay, I was hoping it was my pal. Okay. Is it possible for me to do some open comms, open communications with station security and get them to lock down all of the accesses to the airlocks on the level?
I believe there was a reason you guys didn't comms while you're down here. Did you have access or did you try? I don't quite remember.
I don't know.
Okay, roll comms.
Okay.
And I will make hailing the station an action if you're alright with that. We'll make it a minor action. $15 comms.
Can I also pass forward this information to them, to my
Allies.
my allies? Yeah.
Yeah, you were able to connect with station security and you hear, station security.
Hey, we have a slight problem down here. There's a
down
hostage being taken out of an airlock. I tell them the maintenance level that I'm on.
Why are you doing that?
And we need pursuing a crime.
You should leave that up to station authority.
There was no time to contact station authorities.
Well, you're contacting them now. Anyway, sorry.
Because
continue.
I can't close an airlock. I forwarded them some information that I just had procured from these guys, including the path. I include the level that I'm on,
Okay.
as well as the fact that this is extremely important. I stress on the guy. This is a galaxy-wide threat that we're trying to prevent from.
We'll look into the situation. We're sending down active enforcers now, but we'd like to inform you that that is indeed a legitimate departure from the station and has been logged in the station's logs.
Crap. Okay, is there anything that I can get about the transponder?
You said something about a hostage situation?
Correct.
Can you give us more information on that, please? And
Sure.
if you are not in danger.
I
As you hear
currently am not.
in the background.
I personally am not in danger. However, some other people might be in danger. But I will forward you what information I do have regarding this. I'm gonna give him the video feed that I procured, as well as
Okay.
that it has to do with the ring gate, and the ring gate potentially leading to, Andromeda.
We understand, sir, but this is station authority. We can't do anything about that ring gate. It is not within our authority. But we can
Is it
attempt outward
possible that I
contact.
could get information about the transponder of the vehicle, of the transporter?
We do not give that kind of information out, but we have active enforcers heading down to your area now. Please sit tight. Thank you. And the comms end. But you can see there's now a beacon pinging on your gauntlet that's alerted you to the fact that they're indeed coming. It says, "Stay safe." Bring, bring. Help is on the way.
Okay, I'm gonna go use my assault pack, get to the guy furthest down the tunnel.
All right. Since you have the assault pack, no, don't worry about it. We'll just use half a movement, which will be your other minor action since you used that to comms with the other dude. You go and you fly over, land down, and you are now standing in front of this Urian between the two Turai. And he kind of looks up at you.
What did you do with my friend? Where is he going?
He doesn't say anything back to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna go proceed to try to knock him out. Is there a way that I can knock him out? Oh wait,
You can attack. Unarmed melee.
I guess that. Well, how do these? I forget what they're called. His race work. I forget what they're called again.
Urian? You don't know if you can even knock a Urian out.
Credit.
They're not like a normal pure. They're
almost...
they're using a frame, and their helmet, inside their helmet is them.
Well, I guess the only way to knock them out would be to knock them physically out of the helmet, which would not be a good thing, because that would be death.
Mm-hmm. That would be killing them.
I don't think I want to do that part then.
Yeah, do not unseal the helmet.
I'm gonna... shoot. Can I do... I'm gonna roll persuasion.
Shoot? Okay, roll persuasion. While people are fighting around you, there's this, like, tearing of the wing. There's a Nezarin who jumps down next to you and stabs into the Turai and just throws him to the ground. The wings are left in his hand, and you're like, "So, let me make you an offer."
21 to persuasion.
21 persuasion. How are you guys rolling so well?
There's no way you're going to get out of this place alive. As you can see, we've already killed all these guys here.
You can
I'll
see
let
that
you
Turai
go.
looks...
I won't tell anyone anything about you. Just tell me what happened to my friend, where he went, and what your transponder beacon is. To your ship.
I will show you what happened to him. He reaches out his hand to you.
Okay, what does his hand have?
Nothing. He's reaching his hand out to you. Like this.
Like a handshake?
Like to take his hand.
You know, I'm gonna accept the risk. I'm gonna take it.
Alright, you take it. Well, that was your action. Now it's the enemy's turn.
Which also happens to include this guy's turn.
Yep, he grabs you by the hand like a vice, instantly grabbing your hand. And then he pulls you close and lays his hand like on your head like this. And you feel the surge of knowledge hit your mind. You convinced him. He's going to show you what he did. So you literally watch as he proceeds to like help the other Tudai and a larger reptilian race help and knock your friend out as he attempts to stab the leg of the Turai. Succeeds. And they drag him down to the lower levels. And then they proceed to drag him further and further and further. And then they start hearing you. And you can see the ship in the distance behind them in the tunnel. Like he's, kind of dragging them. And looks up and turns around and then kind of like points in the Turai and like gestures for them to run after you guys. And now you're here. And down in the tunnel you hear a thruster booming up.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna... Can I sprint? No, it's not...
He does not let you go. He's going to proceed to do something else.
Okay. I told him I'd let him go, so I'm gonna keep my word.
Well, what's your nerve?
Yay, this is gonna be fun. I have a nerve of 7.
Nerve of 7. You take 6 nerve damage.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. No, he floods your mind with that information and then proceeds to tear your brain apart like a vice.
Ouch.
Yeah, no, you're like screaming in agony as everybody else is around you. The other now living Turai is kind of swinging around trying to like get you guys off of him. Kind of like limping as his leg is like still, of course, damaged from the arrow that you shot into it. And he's going to take out this kind of like long-barreled rifle and point it right at whoever is directly in front of him, which would be Luca. So he's going to roll an
Frickin'
attack
dang it.
against you. Turai number 2. All right. Well. Oh, I just dropped a dice. All right, he's going to attack you. Are you going to roll a defense roll? He rolled a 2.
That's when you do the defense roll again. I know there's something that.
So it's your
Weird
defense.
button.
Technically, it's a defense save. So it is either your reflex save or your strength save. If you succeed, you take no damage. If you fail, you reduce the total damage that he does to you by the number of dice that you rolled. But your damage threshold is cut in half.
Okay. What do I have to roll for the save?
It is your reflex save or strength save, no d20. One or the other.
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where that's at. Let's see what I have
It's
for.
below skills.
Oh, okay. Skill saves, reflex.
Yep.
Probably do my reflex save.
Okay, reflex save.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
Can I also
I
get a
just don't
recap
know-
on what reaction does?
What?
Can I also get a recap as to what reaction does again?
I will once she's done.
What would my other options be if I decided to not do the save?
You can just tank the hit and let your shield threshold take it.
What's he hitting with?
He's hitting with a long-barreled rifle.
What do I have for shield?
Your shield.
I have a lightweight type shield.
You have 11 health. Your damage threshold is 2. So you reduce the damage he does to you by 2.
What the actual damage is gonna be.
Anything over 2.
No. I think she's referring to weapon damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
he's
the
dealing
weapon
7 damage to you.
He'll be at half health. At the end,
And
I think.
I think I might just tank it. It's not worth the risk. Last time I tried to do defense roll, I died. Theoretically.
True. This is true. All right. You take 7 damage, which is reduced by 2. Your shield does not drop because it's a light weave. So you take 5 damage to your health.
Lovely.
So you are at 6 health.
Okay. Or not dead. Can I like scramble out of the way after that?
Yeah, you're like, whoa, is he just like, whoop, pow, and like shoots you right in the chest. You're blasted back. In fact, you fly back and like slide across the floor for a couple feet. he instantly spins around and targets the next person next to him as well, who happens to be Nezrin.
Great. Okay.
So Nezrin, he's going to attack you. He rolls significantly better this time. All right.
Great.
He rolled a 4. He rolled a 4 accuracy. If you are still wanting to. Dodge that if you want to try a defense roll or just tank it, however you'd like to do this. I should probably put these rolls in chat.
Okay, I'm just gonna tank it.
You gonna tank it? All right.
Yeah.
You take a total of 10 damage.
Okay.
And that is, your shield will also take 2 damage from that as well. So you take 8 total to your health. You are down to 4 health, and you have a shield threshold now of 3, if that's what you got.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, he blasts you even harder in the side as you like pull down the Tutor Eye, and you can hear what Cap's character seemingly talking to the Urian further back. And then you get shot in the side and kind of blasted to the side as well. And Uma, you manage to dodge out of the way before she slams into you. And lastly, your Urian friend has one more action.
Crap, this will be fun.
He drops you to the side, just kind of like he's holding your head like this, and just like pushes you over. And then he's gonna walk up to. Well, he can't do anything to Uma, so he's not gonna try that. He steps forward and proceeds to lock his mind on Luca.
Dang it, tonight is just not his night.
Not at all.
It'd be so ironic if this guy tanked us and I decide to try to go the diplomatic route for once. Here I am trying to get to what I need because that's the only way to get it now.
I mean, he gave you the info.
But he didn't give me the transponder info.
Was that what you wanted?
I can still, yeah, that's what I'd included when I talked to him. So I can still kill him. I didn't tell him.
Did you
I'd
mention
let
that
him
to me
go.
when you originally?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
sorry. He does give you the transponder info from what you were. He asked it. What you were. What you asked him to do.
Yes.
You were given the transponder.
Then I guess the
info.
deal is complete.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear that or forgot that. All right, you take 2 nerve damage. You can feel your mind bending under his will. Luca, that is.
Can I like freak out and like run away after?
Huh?
Can I like run away after that?
Yep, it's your guys' actions now. It's Morak. You step back and you're just like, ah. Morak, it is your turn.
Yep. Sorry, Grandma messaged me. The 2 eyes can get dealt with by everyone else. I just watched a Urian throw Cap to the ground.
Yep, and then also pretty harshly slam Luca as well.
Let's shatter his galaxy mind with a arrow.
He's pretty fragile that way, isn't he?
They are.
And I'm above them, so I got prime target view. And
You
they
do.
don't know I'm there. I don't think, because they never went to search for me. They only bothered looking at who's ahead of them.
Unless that galaxy eye sees everything.
Nah.
I'm not
Too
omniscient.
focused on Luca. So, let's do this. So, if I get my dice roll wins, I double the damage, right?
Yep.
Or is that only if you have 5?
Nope, if you have 5+ dice.
So, 4 you don't double or anything, got it.
Nope. No critical.
So I did make sure I calculated right.
Gotcha. Yeah, sorry. 5 dice chances or less.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be too easy.
I had to make sure I was rolling right before I screwed up. So this will be a fun one. That and that. There you go.
All right.
3 win, 9 damage.
3 win, 9 damage. And he's not going to get a defense roll because he doesn't know you're there. You're not backstabbing him, but he doesn't know you're there. So, all right, 9 total damage to him.
Does it hit him or does it not hit him accurately?
All right, you should be rolling. In this case, you're trying to go for him, like his helmet. You should be rolling a crippling attack, which is the nerve-based attack as well. So I will let you add your D6 roll to a D4 roll. In this case, I'm only letting you do this because it's a Urian. Otherwise, it would just be a D4. A D4.
Where did that?
And you'd be deflooring him.
Just be deflooring.
Alright. No.
No flow for you.
Before go. They were all right there. Now they're not. What the heck? There it is. Alright. Let's see what I get here. That's a fancy 3
Total?
for the D4.
Okay. And plus your D6 roll, whatever you did previously.
So that would make it 6.
6. All right. So you go, you fling it toward him, and again, I'm only letting you do this because it's a Urian in a special case. It breaks through his shield, hits him right in the dome, the chrome dome, if you do. Breaks through his helmet, shoots through him, and hits the floor behind him. And you hear this weird, like, ghostly screech as like the mist from within his head just fades out. And you can see his whole body just goes and onto the floor. Just
Wow.
bang. His hood, of course, slides off.
Ouch.
The one Tudai who is standing there just goes clank and holds up his hands. All 4 of them. I surrender.
Wow.
So we're out of combat.
Okay.
Can I go in first? Frack. Okay.
Oh yeah, you're writhing on the ground. Roll a fortitude.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and land next to that Turai.
You just go. And
I also run up next to the Turai.
yeah, you guys all kind of congregate next to this bug. who's limping
Except
and
for
holding
mine,
his
mine's
leg.
hiding. Luca's hiding.
Okay, yeah, she's like, or he's like, I guess he.
I am very sorry for this encounter.
You should be. Your friend,
Fortitude
this
equals
is his
6.
fault. Okay, is that with D20?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of like very lightly get up and sit on your legs cross-legged. You're like, I don't want to experience that again.
All right, now I'm gonna try to. Can I try to force myself through the pain to go to?
You're just numb now, but yeah.
Okay. Then I guess I'm not feeling the pain. I'm just like, ugh, that was painful. Well, I'm not sure what I feel.
You feel
This
buzzed,
character.
like not buzzed in a good way, but like your vision's blurry and like visibly, like your brain was damaged.
Okay.
Well, I do wish we could have met under different circumstances.
There are no different circumstances.
There's a
Maybe none that you
wall.
can see.
Can I proceed to go shoot the remaining Turai?
Yeah, if you want to.
Helps if I'm at the right sheet, right?
Does.
Yeah. Okay, just a little bit. But man, I wasn't expecting to do that to the Urian.
No, this guy's made me angry.
But who knew? I guess the Urian might have been the boss of the operation.
You can still hear those thrusters cooking up in that tunnel.
I'm gonna try to also run towards that too.
So you're shooting
Activate
the guy,
my
you're running.
jetpack.
On him or something.
What? What was that? Cool.
What?
What did you just say?
Well, what did Arthur say?
I just asked if I could roll perception on it.
Yeah, on the thrusters that you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we run to him.
Go ahead. And so are you shooting the guy, or are you running off toward him?
We like handcuff
It's easier
him.
to gain dead end information
Yeah, you
from
could, like, strap him
data
together.
tablets. It feels like
All right. Let's just.
than
I don't know.
these nonsense.
I think we
talkers.
should take him with us as leverage.
Actually, we need to keep him alive because, well, we need something for the law enforcement that's now on its way.
Sorry, and perception's a d20 plus your wins from
Yep,
the
plus perception
skill.
wins. Yep.
As I prepare to shoot, I realize that someone's in my way. I'm not going to fire. So
Okay.
that's my excuse for not shooting.
All right. I'll let it happen. You go up to like put it up to his head, and then you're kind of knocked your hand out of the way a little bit.
I got a 7, Cole.
All right. You're not quite sure. It sounds like ship thrusters. That's all you know.
Can I... Frank. No. I'm going to send this info up to High Command and my organization, High TAC.
All right. I'm going to say you don't have an active link right now
Okay.
because it was hard enough to get a contact with the police or the station people.
Is there
Here.
a terminal that I can spot anywhere? I'm going to roll perception
Not down
for
here.
that. Okay. Then I'm going to go over to the airlock.
Okay.
Since technically we're in space, and since it's docked to the outside, I have to be hearing the thrusters from inside their vehicle. So, if what I just garbled out made any
It doesn't make much sense.
Sorry.
You're not inside their
Well-
vehicle.
Well, we have to be within.
Atmosphere.
They have to still be connected, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to hear their thrusters.
Yeah, vibrations and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I have a 17 here.
17. All right. And what was that again? Sorry.
Oh shoot! I actually blinked on what I was rolling for.
Agility? Acrobatics?
It was perception for something about the vehicle. Whether the airlock was still open, I think.
Oh, I mean, if you could put it in chat, please. The roll. Yeah, it seems to be, maybe not it specifically is in the airlock, but whatever it is, your logic is correct. It was connected to the station. It still is.
Okay. Is the airlock open still, or?
The airlock would not be open currently because otherwise all the oxygen would be vented. But the airlock that you guys can get to down this tunnel is closed, but you can see outside the main window that there's a transport sitting on a dock, like an exterior dock.
Okay, that's different than what I was expecting. Okay, I'm gonna yell at the guys behind me. I'm gonna take care of this. If any of them want to follow me and have a little space ride. Well, hey, if I'm outside, I'll be able to do. I'm gonna go outside.
Whoever wishes to follow him and give him aid, go ahead.
I'm gonna sprint out to the airlock and hope that the cycle time is at least decent. Otherwise, I'm just gonna relay comms once I'm through the airlock.
Okay.
Roll agility.
No, it's just running. Anybody else? What y'all doing?
The
Can I
tutor is still
search
alive,
the dead
right?
bodies?
Yep, you can do that.
Cool.
What?
The tutor is still alive, right?
Yes. He's been bound up. All 4 of his arms.
And he's not really giving much information.
Nope, he is silent. The only thing you hear from him is a little bit of a click every once in a while because of his like mandibles that he has.
I slowly walk over to him and jab my knife in his leg and twist it and tell him to talk.
What do you ask him to talk about?
His plans.
All right. You jab your knife into his leg, roll damage. Plus power.
You're gonna kill him, you fool.
I already told them also what the plans were.
Do I need to roll anything for searching the bodies?
Roll examine.
Examine? Okay.
Yep.
He might have some hidden agenda.
Okay, what was your roll?
Still doing that.
Okay.
So damage is the D20 plus power, right?
No D20.
No D20.
Nope, it's a combat roll.
So I got 2 wins on power.
Plus damage. So 2 plus damage of the weapon.
I got 13 examine, Cole.
Okay.
My knife's only does 5 damage, so it's 7.
All right. You jab it into his leg and start twisting and twisting. And you see he's now bleeding extra profusely from this leg. He does not die, although he is starting to screech towards you, like at you. He says, "What? I already said everything."
I yell at them, leave him be. There's no need for him now.
Your friends are trying to kill me, he yells out.
I'm going to try and patch his legs, make him stop bleeding.
Oh, wait.
I know, you can easily afford the game. Your kind will be joining us here soon.
All right,
At least
so
that's what I've been
you
told.
guys, you rolled an examine for what's on his body. It was a 13, on the dead people's bodies at least. You find what looks to be an interesting scanning device that is attached to one of their helmets. The Tudai's helmet is like a device that he's wearing on his head. You find a scanner of some kind. It is a Mark II scanner. It'll give a bonus of 2.
Nice.
Level up.
Level up. Yes, your gear is getting better. Very, very lightly. So if you put in your scanner, actually I'll do that for you real quick. Put that on. Mark 1 scanner, bonus of 1. Mark 2 scanner is now a bonus of 2. So you now get to roll a scan of 4 instead of a scan of 3. So there you go. That is what you found. You there?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
My bad. What did I find?
a scanner.
Oh my gosh.
A Mark II scanner.
Okay. Sorry, that was my bad.
You're good. Yeah, you find a Mark II scanner, and you pull out the one from your helmet, throw it on the ground, and then click in the new one, and you now have a Mark II scanner, which gives you a bonus of 2 instead of a bonus of 1. So you roll a 4 instead of a 3.
Okay, cool. And you said that you already did it for me in the
Yep.
sheet? Okay. So I don't add it to inventory. It's somewhere else in there?
It's in your equipment.
Equipment. Cool.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Thanks.
You're good. No problem. All right, what's everybody else here doing? I know, Luca, you're like in fetal position on the ground.
And I've
hiding
asked
behind
for
something.
assistance.
Yeah.
Luca's very angry right now. You probably don't want to go near. He'll probably stab.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to heal the Turai after someone decided to stab his leg.
Roll craft.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get other people to join me over at the airlock before it opens at cycle time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get people to see what they're
So,
doing here.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if someone else wants to join me.
This will be 16 craft. And will someone please go help Entaurus before he gets himself killed with a ship blaster or something?
What's Nezrin up to? Ari.
By the way, you're muted, Ari.
There we go. Okay. Hi. So, Nezrin isn't doing much because she's taking quite a bit of damage.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of taking it easy at this point.
Okay. Does anybody have any medi patches or medi pins or anything like that you could use on them in their inventories?
I don't. Usually I don't engage in combat, so I don't worry about that stuff.
I do not.
Okay. Well, something you know you can buy afterwards. So, alrighty. So, is it just Cap who is at that airlock?
Yep, I'm a loner.
All right. So you activate the airlock. It opens up. You crawl inside. Closes behind you and starts to depressurize. And as it does, you can see the ship going and starting to lift off as the rumbling starts to lessen in the airlock. Then the door swings open.
Can I
Like
catch
nobody
any
does.
signals from the vehicle? Or is there nothing I can do about like potential
Like
lock-in on the
comms relays
signals
and
there?
stuff.
Yeah.
You already know the drive sig. That's about all you got.
Is there a way that I can like I guess you could say hack into their computer system or deliver something that'll knock it out or something.
It's on a different network.
Is there a way that I can breach that network without it compromising too much time?
You can roll a attack if you'd like. Roll systems.
Sure.
But the door swings open, and you're greeted with a very large, reptilian-looking individual, with an airlock helmet on, or like a sealed helmet on. But parts of his like scaled body are still exposed to space. And just looks at you, and he has a person in his hand. So he's kind of holding them like this, like in his arms, like this.
Do I know who they are?
Mm-hmm. There you have a helmet on. You can kind of. It seemed
I can
to
guess
be.
they're my pal.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're real hurt. They're knocked out for sure.
This will be interesting.
He goes, "One more step, and she's going into space. Too bad his helmet will be gone. Return, our crew."
I apologize, but there's not much to return. I tried to keep everything
He
stable,
goes
but
and starts crushing in on the armor.
in the interim, I will proceed to shoot the guy's helmet off of his face. So let me roll an accuracy.
Okay.
Wait. Well, I mean, there's really that only option, it feels like. But does the reptile have anything... Well, can I roll a perception first? Just on the reptile? Will that affect my time here?
No. Say it's just as you're looking at him. He's also stopped crushing in now.
I've got an 18 on perception.
Okay. His armor seems to be very advanced.
Interesting. I'm going
Far
to
more
ask him what he
advanced than
has
his
to
other
gain.
allies.
I'm going to ask him what he has to gain and also try to get in contact with my contact via tech.
Like the... Oh, like
Our,
your high-tech
yeah,
link?
our AI, yep.
Okay, you link into him real quickly just to see if he's active. You can notice his vitals, but that's all you're getting from him.
Do I know what species he is?
He seems to be a... hold on one second. I don't remember if I wrote this down. I'm going to say that he is a Daovian. He's humanoid.
Crud, I forget what...
They're
What's
humans with freckles,
so
like
special about
spots
Daovians?
on them here, and their genetics are extremely strong. Give them a disease and they'll be instantly immune.
How good are they with space?
They're humanoid. Pretty much the
Yeah,
exact same as a
figured.
regular human.
Figured.
Genes can't help them there.
Okay. Yep. Do I know if there's anything under his helmet that'll supply him with oxygen or anything without him being reliant
No,
on the
his helmet is not displaying his face.
Crud, okay. Was there
Which
any
one?
intel?
Him, the guy, or the reptile?
My guy, my contact.
No, it's just a helmet of some kind over his face.
Okay, and that's his only method.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. Okay.
Usually these helmets aren't built to come off.
Oh, okay.
Like in airlock, they
Yeah.
seal themselves onto your armor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're part of the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a way that I could remotely control any of his suit?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then I'm gonna try to persuade this guy here to stop.
He's crushed in a little bit when you said there's not much left, and then he stopped. Then return what is left of my crew.
You will have to hand him over first. Otherwise,
You are
I
in no
can't guarantee
position to
that.
negotiate.
But neither is your remaining crew. Look through the airlock.
There's no way he can see that far down.
And how do I guarantee that you won't drop him here?
You don't. The only way that you can guarantee is by giving my crew back.
If I give you this, will you guarantee that you will not? I like, hand over my weapon. I basically take my weapons off and have him offer it out to him. And I'm like, I will let you have these as proof that I will return without any of my fellow crew.
Your fellow crew mean nothing to me. Return mine, and you will get yours. You also notice that, by the way, like, there's this dock that you're sitting on, which is like a big platform. It's out on the exterior side of the station that's, like, circling like this.
Yeah.
And you see stars and stuff going past you, and you see Majora Tech and Majora go past you at one point. In the depths of this space. But yeah, you kind of, like, drift your weapons out to him.
Can I real fast hack this ship? See if I can hack their network?
Mm-hmm. It's kind of on its way out, but yeah, go ahead.
Then what's the purpose of having the ship there? If they didn't take our guy with them. Interesting. Oh, they used the Urian to get info. Potentially. And he passed that on.
Well, Urian's dead.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't guarantee that he didn't pass that on telepathically to someone else.
Is anybody else inside going to assist Cap? He hasn't returned yet.
I want to check the other body.
Well, I'm gonna still hack. I'm still gonna try to hack the system. So
I got important things on my mind. Loot. Loot away.
Roll another examine.
Yep.
Well, he's not even attempting to contact us, so I'm assuming he's trying to stealth. So.
Yeah.
Luca might stumble after him a little bit. He might just kind of like pretty fine stealthily, because he's not stealthy, and just kind of try to.
What?
Luca probably tries to follow Cap after a little bit just to see what's going on. Sorry, my mic keeps kicking out.
You're good. Okay, so you start going down that hallway, and you can look out the airlock window, and you see him standing there with his weapon out as he's kind of looking at the ship, and this very large, not quite as big as his Acon, but very large reptilian being standing in front of him with a humanoid in his hands. It's like, I'd say like this.
I'm also gonna break comms and let them know that, well, comms silence, I should say.
Yeah.
And let them know that don't mess with Turai. I'm trying to get my guy back. Doing a negotiation here.
Well,
Can you bring him to the
trying
airlock?
to heal him. So.
What'd you roll for an examine? Or not examine, craft?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
16.
Okay, minus the D20.
Oh.
So I can't give you 16 health. Should have specified that, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. What was my craft?
I rolled 18 for systems, by the way.
Okay.
Oh.
Did I breach the network?
If that's no D20, that has to be a 1. No, 2,
a 1.
Sorry, I got 2
Okay.
craft.
You you give him, you kind of wrap him up, you stop the bleeding, and you give him back 2 health. He now has 4 health. All right. You are not able to breach the network on that ship.
Oh, dang. Okay.
It is using some form of different interface than you used to.
I guess I'd have to have rolled a nat 20 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a 13
Well,
for the body.
13 for search.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again.
I'm...
We have a method going.
I'm going to let my guys... I'm going to tell those people out there to bring the other Turai up to the airlock. Make sure it's got...
Just like hurry back towards them and let them know what's going on.
Yeah, you do. And then you all receive
I let them know
comms.
also via radio.
Yeah. Via comms, he tells you about that. Additionally, you are able to find Arthur. You are able to locate and find what looks to be... I'm going to say it's a Medipin. It's a Mark II Medipin.
That.
It'll heal you.
Or heal the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, are the insectoids able to breathe space?
They're still all organic. Not really.
How the heck is he gonna survive going outside?
They still got gear.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I'm gonna also radio him. Can you see if you can get him into his helmet or something? Breathing apparatus of some sort. If he'll comply. Let him know that his friend is about to help him out. On the other side.
Turai, we're about to take you back to your... I'm gonna assume it's a captain of sorts.
I also heal him too. With the...
Okay, do you Medipin him?
Yeah.
Okay. Medipins instantly grant a certain amount of health, and I think it's like 12 or something like that. It's pretty big. And so you jab his arm with the Medipin, and it goes through his like skin layer. You don't even have to worry about like injecting him physically with anything. You instantly see like color kind of return to his flesh.
All right,
And he
now
goes,
I punch him.
You punch him?
Yeah, I heal him just so I can punch him.
Okay. You give him a good old pat on the side, just like bam, and you hit him in the face.
I approve of this.
He just goes.
That's kind of funny.
He's like, well, I saw no point in that.
Tell him
Spits out
Just,
like
like,
a
punch
piece of something.
Arrow.
put your freaking breathing apparatus on.
You know, Turai, I am with you on that. That was rather aggressive.
Perhaps you should get control of your
Deck
friends.
him.
You want to deck him
I
too?
hate these bugs.
I want to deck Arrow for punching the Turai.
It was just.
I'm
attacking
gonna
us, though.
walk the Turai to where Cap is.
Someone
Do
needs
not
to-
follow me if you know what's good. for
I'm gonna say you like threaten to punch Arrow back, and you're just like, you're walking him back, and he kind of like taps on a console on his arm, and you can see his helmet go like over his face. It's kind of like insectoid, like globe, like eyes on the helmet, with little hexagons all over him, and they light up.
He goes, even though we are enemies, I appreciate your assistance.
Well,
But I will hope you know, in an opposite situation, I would have not done the same for you.
and I understand. This is why I usually avoid combat. If possible.
Pacifism.
Well,
What's
I
happening to
fight
my guy here?
back in defense.
You're kind of just
typically.
like, give him a minute. Don't worry.
Also, during the interim, what can I tell about my reptilian guy? What do I know about him? Is he actually from this galaxy, or is he?
No, he's definitely not a Zakon. He's much different build. He's kind of bulkier. He's wider and more stout, I guess you could say,
Like
than a Zakon.
Draken or something.
Draken are like long. Remember, they're centaurs technically, lizard centaurs. But
What were the other ones then?
he's a drake.
Drake. Oh yeah, I've encountered them before as I.
Yep.
I ask him. That's what brings you guys.
I said
here,
hi to them
besides
in their
my
native
contact
language.
here. What is
Many
that
things.
my contact had that you wanted?
Many things.
Ah.
We do not need him
What is-
anymore.
What is your escape route? How do you plan to get off this?
It is not necessary for me to escape. But as long as you return my people, I am all right.
And you see the ship is actually kind of orbiting in the background.
Fascinating.
I'm gonna knock before I open up the airlock door when they get there.
Okay.
Do I hear it?
Yeah, you can feel the
Okay.
vibrations.
I'm gonna inform him. He's on his way now. He's entering the airlock.
All right.
The door glides open, and the Turai is kind of like draped 2 of his arms around you. And he goes, pat, pat.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And
Yeah, you're part of a deal.
the Drake just goes, and then kakumph, the humanoid that you know so not well. Your contact slams to the floor.
Your side of the deal has been fulfilled. So has mine.
He goes, "Boop, boop," and you can see he vanishes into a particles of light, and so does the Turai. And you see the shuttle in the distance fly off.
Great. Okay, and now I'm going to update High Command about this.
All right.
Including that it seems like they got everything that they needed.
Alrighty.
That important facet. I'm not sure what I could do next. I'm almost going to bring my contact in and then look at the dead bodies.
All right. You bring him in. You guys are all kind of together now in this maintenance area. And you see these soldiers start to run past the catwalks and are like, they all bring up their weapons. Well, never mind, guys. Looks like they handled it.
You can trust us to handle it. Thank you, by the way, for showing up.
You're welcome.
We were able to get him through negotiations.
All right. And they turn around. They kind of they turn up their guns and slide them onto their belts or their backs or whatever. One of them holds it like this, and he's walking. Military's job well done, folks. And walks out.
Oh man, I need to give that guy a promotion or some praise. Dude, what's your badge number so I can let your higher ups know you're awesome?
A139.
Sweet, thank you, dude. Okay.
You hear one of them talk about how he's going to fill out his report, and they single-handedly defeated 18 of the bad guys. So you are all in this room together now, and you can see his contact is laying on the floor, and his helmet opens up. You can see he's all beaten and bruised, and he's like scratched and stuff across his face, as well as like an imprint of where a hand would have been.
Oof. Okay, I'm also gonna look at the dead bodies. So the dead bodies, I got a 19 for examine on.
I'm gonna focus more on the injured guy.
Okay. Yeah, the bodies have been looted.
Okay. All right, then I'm not gonna bother. So I'm just gonna make sure. Is he coming to consciousness or what?
He seems to be kind of blinking off and on and looking at everybody.
I should have saved my Medi-10.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
you would have appreciated it.
Using on,
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right.
Sounds good. Is there? I asked him if he's bleeding anywhere.
I don't think so. He kind of sits himself up against
I'm gonna
the
start.
wall.
Do you need to get taken? Do you need some immediate medical attention, or?
I think I'm all right. Surprisingly, they treated me quite crappily well. You must be who I think you are.
Yes, I am.
I wasn't expecting multiple contacts.
Let's just
There
say
were
we
not
got
supposed
dragged
to be.
into this.
These guys decided to somehow join without knowing what they were joining.
Me too.
I was just looking to kill some stuff.
Well, at least you're honest.
At least he's not trying to kill you. That's a good thing.
Yet.
Yeah.
No offense.
So, I don't know what to do at this point. I tell him, I
have some information. Firstly, the Urian took what I knew.
I figured. How did he pass it on?
Gone.
The Urian most likely transferred it away. But I can say that I'm not the only rat that they're looking for. In fact, I'm the one they caught up on, not the original.
Oh. Care to explain?
I met with her on the station, and I did not even mean to originally. I was thinking things were being quite sketchy. The gate situation is quite odd, and the fact that Majoritech, the head of Majoritech doesn't even seem to exist, so I didn't know what was going on. We didn't have anybody to report to, at least from what I could tell. I was always report to them, go in circles and circles. So I looked into it and found her. Shenzhen. You wouldn't think to trust one. But she told me what was going on. And to contact my people. And she left the station. I don't know where she's at.
Fascinating.
If I had to reckon, if she's betraying her people, she would get out.
And that makes sense why they're all chasing her.
And the only really safe place in this galaxy would be with the monks. From what I know. At least that's the safest place I heard of. Everyone else can shoot you elsewhere. The monks are the only place you don't really fight. You just talk.
Pretty
A
much.
lot
let's go
about their
there.
creators at that.
Then let's visit the monks and see what we can find.
Well, I was gonna be heading my way there eventually anyways. Though he wasn't intending to go with people.
Well, it seems you have people. Who else? Who all are you? And he gestures to the rest.
I scoff at him.
What's his problem?
I don't know. He's just a... Yeah.
Deck. Am I right? Oh.
Well,
I
isn't he
mean,
a
I'm
dick,
also
too?
a deck, too.
Yeah, I know. And he
I
goes,
yell at him.
Deck, am I right? Oh.
You know what? You are right.
I'm Daovian. You, Protean?
Luca just kind of like rubs his temples and kind of pulls his hood, like the hood of his cloak up, and just says. He just kind of makes a funny noise at him and just like slumps against the floor.
We have an interesting crowd here.
I can see that. You all seem very chipper.
Would you like to go over to see medical or something, or anything, or...
The monks could probably do more for me than you could.
This sounds fine. Are you a religious man, I assume, or
No,
this stuff that, or... Okay.
not exactly.
But what do you believe?
I believe that there is a common goal. And that goal currently is to eradicate Clan Liao.
In my eyes, they are not the biggest threats.
Right now, they're the threat I'm worried about. They're
What would
using
you
a
say is the
gateway
biggest threat?
to plan a new invasion. Seems quite problematic to me.
That's what I was able to discern, too, from the info you gave.
I wasn't able to leave everything, but you have now everything. They'll probably be after me more.
So, do we have a spaceship? Sorry, out of character. Do we have a spaceship, or do we? It's all like public transportation.
Public transportation
now,
around
yeah.
the system.
Okay.
Speaking of, actually,
Unless you can scrounge around a cheap ship. Credits.
You just brought up the topic that I was about to say. He goes, I have a ship.
That's awesome. We need a ship.
We do need a ship.
Well,
Also, is there anything I could do to repair your helmet?
Not really. It's kind of useless now. He activates it and then peels it off and goes, and he takes it off and kind of looks at it. Perhaps I'll
At
look
least
into
it's
it.
airtight still.
True. Could have suffocated, although my ribs are bruised. That Drake had quite the grip. Good thing you didn't fight him.
I was considering shooting him in the face, but
That would have been a bad idea. I tried.
I guess we each have similar impulses.
High tack.
Yep.
No, I unfortunately had to shoot the Urian in the head. Came out with an unexpected result.
Yes, they're quite odd. Well, I have a ship, as I was saying. It's currently docked at another station.
Oh,
Oh, that's useful. Now I have to
How'd
go
you-
to another station.
how'd you get here then?
They can track my ship.
That's true. That's true.
Then let's get a new ship.
You know the problem. If you want a ship, they're expensive. My ship is worth it. Perhaps not the best, but it's docked at a very problematic location.
Can you not remotely sell the ship to buy a new ship that's not trackable by them?
It's docked at Majoritech. I'm not selling my ship.
Then why even mention you have a ship? I apologize.
Because if you need to leave the system and we need to get to Majoritech somehow, our abilities align.
Okay. So far I've received nothing from High Command, but that's that.
I'm not too surprised.
They're probably trying to sort out the problem with their big brains.
Perhaps. As you're talking about receiving messages from High Command, Uma, your datapad beeps.
Okay.
It seems to be a message coming in for you. Voice.
I open it up and listen to it.
Designation. It's the first thing that's said.
It's asking your designation there, Zach.
I know.
Repeat.
Hold on, I'm tired.
Designation. Is anyone on the line? Uma?
Hold on.
I know.
In the interim, I'm gonna ask my guy about whether or not we can get a ship here. Or
We can
what
get
he'd
public
suggest.
transportation. If you want to go to the monks, they have a line.
Okay.
I know recently I've been
let's-
having some issues.
Such as...
So what are we needing a ship for? Exactly.
We
Wait.
are going to the monks to help this guy recover. Look for more information, I think. Right?
Right.
Yep, on the Shenzhen.
Should we... Which do you suggest? Trying to Well, let's look at the bigger threat here. Our guy's fine for now. However, we have a big threat that needs to be ended ASAP, which is this gate here. It
That is
might be the
correct.
best option to go to Majoritech. Do they still have your... have your security credentials been withdrawn or anything? Or
I'm
are
not
you
sure.
allowed access to it?
I'm not sure that they can even withdraw my security clearance. I mean, they possibly can, but they're going through legitimate systems for the most part. It's just command that seems to be quite odd. Otherwise, the project seems to be quite legitimate.
Fascinating.
Many
So then
members of the
how-
team were very much dedicated to the business of restoring that gate.
So then how exactly... So wait. How exactly were they able to pull you out and whatnot? Figure out that you were a rat. Or at
They
least
found
onto
out
something.
because they found the Shenzhen had communicated with me, but weren't quite sure how I had gotten the information. It's a long story. I don't exactly know how they know. But I know it's
Then are
something
you
to do with the
still
Shenzhen.
allowed, or are you still allowed to visit Majortech, or?
As again, what I discovered was that Clan Liao was behind the operation. They're running Majortech, but through proper channels for the most part.
Like stocks? Voting stocks?
Stocks, yes, they're getting funds through that, the means of that. They're going through the markets at least a little bit. But
Fascinating.
otherwise, their funding is coming from other locations.
Fascinating. Then I guess we should go visit there directly. Or, unless you have a better plan, because my thought was go there directly, disrupt the gates, find a legitimate means to disrupt up the gate restoration
Well, if we're looking for the
project.
Shenzhen, you said that the most safe location, and she knows more than I do, would be the monks.
I think we should try to dispose of the ultimate threat, but at the same time, if we stop by the Shenzhen, we will be able to, well, get more information as to how we could stop it.
We don't have enough information even on the Majortech itself. The Shenzhen can provide more.
I guess we should go.
I suppose so.
To the
Then
monks
let's to
we
the
go.
then to the line. Unless anyone else would like to do something else. Though I
Well,
might.
at this point, I feel like the monks could help me out.
I'm down to go.
Hopefully,
I'm just
they
here
will
for
help
the
me get a
ride.
hold of creators, as I've yet to receive a response from them.
Well, while you guys are speaking about that, not to cut in, Zach,
Yes.
you still have the communication going. Uma,
Yes.
respond.
I randomly say captain because I don't really have a designation.
Is Captain? Close enough. Where are you?
I am with a group.
Really? You aren't quite acting yourself. Something wrong.
May I ask who this is?
You don't know who I am?
No.
Interesting. Well, something must have happened to you, because your ship went down, and here you are. Alive, perhaps not well. Well, if you still know somewhat of your designation and your designated purpose with our group, that ring in your system, it's quite dangerous. And it presents a very great threat. Take it out. And since you did not present your authorization code, I cannot tell you who exactly I am or what we are, but I can tell you I will stay in touch. Goodbye. The hail ends.
That's fascinating. Was I able to overhear any of that?
You guys hear a little bit of it, but not much. He had most of it siphoning through his systems.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Does he have any high tech?
I mean, Zach. His thoughts. Sorry.
Oh.
Interesting.
You do anything?
I My character kind of thinks it over and tries to respond back to. Tries to call them back, but fails, obviously.
There's no answer.
And he just sits there trying to think it over.
Okay. Anything else you're doing? Just kind of sitting there pondering this this new moment.
Yes.
Okay. All right then. Well, you guys are heading over to the monks.
Yes.
Have we passed the humanoid Andromedan yet? That we had gotten, that we killed earlier?
Yeah, she's still sitting next to the flooded, like the gas tank that's spilling out.
Did she have any usable armor?
Not really.
Or a shield of some sort?
No, you guys already searched her.
Okay, I wasn't sure if maybe she had something interesting like that.
Nope.
Well, let us head back to our hotel room, shall we?
I think we have a line to attend to. That or I'll be a placeholder.
I mean, if we can get on a ship to the monks, might as well. It'll be I reckon maybe a day's trip, depending on how far. Don't remember right now.
Shouldn't be that long. In a couple hours. We can all get some sleep.
I guess I might be thinking about the last place I was at.
Where is that?
Remember, but it was this beautiful planet. Nice green. People that were friendly. Friendlier than up here, at least.
Ah,
Because
yes.
there they were able to teach me some of their beliefs. Like here, people just throw you out away.
That does tend to happen. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
But monks, hoping they'll help me get at least some word from the omnipotence.
Well, I've had no luck with that in my past, so I'm sorry to say you may have no luck with that in your future. But, as I said, I'm not a religious man. But I can see you're on the planet Requiem.
Requiem. I'll have to remember that.
It's in system.
Well, we got a few hours flight. Might as well make our way.
All right.
Who knows? Maybe the monks know something about Majora tech for y'all.
Okay. So are you guys on your way?
Yep. Gonna start making my way.
Yeah, I go too.
Alrighty.
Lucas trying to sneak off to the hotel, back to the hotel he left stuff there.
You left some stuff there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like trying to sneak off without them noticing because he's not sure he actually wants to go with them.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Oh boy.
I'll roll perception.
Yep, everybody roll perception.
he's not stealthy. He's just gonna try to like sneak off and hope you guys like don't say anything because he's like horrible. Stealth, where is stealth? Damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
D20 plus your wins.
Correct.
Yep.
Just a second.
We both got the 10.
Not good. Not bad.
18.
Yeah, he's gonna get caught.
Ooh!
I told you, he's not built for stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna notice, but I'm not gonna care.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
really
I'm not
care
gonna notice either. I mean, I don't really care either, since I don't know what.
Yeah, you attempt to
This
sneak
character's
off, and
in
you like
for.
hit your leg on something and kind of curse to yourself lightly, and everybody looks at you. And they just kind of look away.
All right, that's what I ask. When that happens.
It just kind of like, it's like a very small growl.
I'll take that as I don't want to be here.
And you guys just kind of see him disappear off towards the hotel that you guys had been at.
Okay, you head to the housing. All the rest of you book public transport. And you have a couple-hour flight through system.
Yeah.
And you can all regain your health to full.
Yes. Including
Your
nerve.
nerve goes up to half of what it was. Let's say to... I mean, does that make sense of half of what you have left?
I don't even remember what
Correct,
it is
yeah.
for nerve
Then
damage.
Yeah, you
So
can
a
also,
half healed.
Yeah, you heal half.
So the nerve was from the Urian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mental
Whose
damage.
head I
Shot.
You
absolutely
obliterated?
destroyed.
Yeah, you did
what?
incinerate that guy.
Do you remember what my damage was from the Urian? Can't remember if it was just 2 or 3.
You had 2 nerve left,
believe
which
it was 2.
means you regenerate to...
4,
Yeah, you regenerate up to 4 again.
which would be
You can
my
get-
full nerve.
Yep.
So how do you level up?
It's after a couple sessions. I'm gonna say you guys have leveled up after this session, but in fact,
That's honestly the one thing that would probably be nice to have more development in.
leveling
Be
up.
figuring out how exactly leveling up happens.
Well,
Well, it
I mean,
usually
even in
happens
D&D,
after you fight.
after you fight, after you've
That's
done consequential stuff. But in D&D, there's 2 ways: XP, and the DM decides when you guys level up. And I've been just going off the DM decides.
So after
Yeah,
like
yeah.
certain events, you level us up, basically.
Yeah. And there's 20 levels to venture through, so you guys you guys have been through 3 sessions, and I feel like that's enough at level 1. So actually, as you guys are doing your trip and stuff, let's level up. You guys have leveled up. You're all level 2.
Up.
Nice, dude. Thank you.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Now to take a look at blessings.
So I have no idea what to do with the level ups.
So,
So
First
it
thing you're
goes
gonna do-
into the slot next to your your dice roll, not your damage. So you can either level up a skill using 1 or 2 points. You can master a weapon using 1 point. Or you can master a skill, which means you can't level it up anymore. So once you get comfortable with the skill you're leveling up, you can master it using 2 points. So yeah.
yeah. So, Art, in your situation, you're going to go to your character sheet of Era Defentrix. And you're going to grab the level.
Dun.
And you can see there's a drop down for how many levels you got. And when you click on that, can
do you
level it
maybe
up
want to
speed.
show me while I look at my thing?
Yeah, no, I can stream for you. I'll stream. Hopefully Cam doesn't freak out when I do this. Okay,
Cool.
no, it doesn't. Sweet. Here you go. Can you see my side of things?
Yeah, I can see it.
Cool. So what you're going to want to do first, like first thing you want to do is go here, level 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Instantly you gain 2 level points and 2 blessing points. So you can grab some more blessings if you'd like. Right now you have 2 points used, so you have 2 points more to use. And you get 2 more level points, which you can throw into your purple column here.
Okay, and I could just add them if I already have something in the purple column.
Yep. If you want agility 2, agility 2. If you want power of additional 1, go to that. Let's see. Also, we'll do focuses as well. So let me grab.
The quality on the stream got really bad for me. Do you guys see that same thing?
I mean, I don't, obviously, but I don't know if you guys are having that issue as well.
That's cool. I can just look at it on Chrome. What do I do for the blessings? Was that
There is a sheet
that
that
a
you
dice
can
roll?
use. No, blessings are an advancement to your character. And there should be... Hold on, I'm going to switch back to Cam so we can... it should be in... Resources. Yes, Resources has it. So you can open it up there.
Hmm.
And I can just pick 2.
Pick 2? Yes. Well, no. So blessing points act kind of like a skill tree when you're like going through and like grabbing them. Each blessing has a price associated with it. So here, I will stream again when I pull up blessings.
I see. I remember this.
Okay. Does anybody else have questions about this so far?
Don't know what to do with mine at the moment. Like, what would be the best choices?
Whatever skills you find yourself using the most, go for those. If
Or
it's
go for
blessings,
ones
whatever works with
that-
your playset.
Yeah.
So the number after the tier is how much it costs, right?
Yes. And you have 2 points.
After the colon, I mean. Okay.
Yep. So tiers 1 through 3 only cost 1 blessing point. 5 and 6 2, 7 8 3, as well as 9. Then tier 10 costs 10.
Yeah.
And this is like an RPG, right? I have to get one in tier 2 before I can get one in tier 3.
Correct.
But you can pull from anywhere within the column as long as you have the previous column unlocked.
That's actually a recent feature. Before you had to draw a path.
Yeah.
It was so annoying to have to draw the path.
Oh. Tier 2 and do one from tier 3? Because I only have one from tier 1 right now.
You have to go to tier 2 and then tier 3.
Okay, cool.
And if you want to snag as many as you can in like a specific tier, go for it.
Yep.
If you really like them.
And we're constantly adding more as we go.
Can you take 2 of the same one?
No.
No.
Okay. No. Okay.
Ari, do you have any questions about this?
I probably will. I just haven't gotten there yet.
All right, all good. And Amber, you said you weren't quite sure where to go with this?
Been looking kind of at some of the blessings and stuff. And
What?
I'm not sure exactly what we needed to do. I'd probably like to patch up the areas where my character's kind of lacking.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of a hot mess right now.
What I-
That is understandable.
He's more set up for intelligence than he is like some combat and
You're very
So
quiet.
for blessing,
Go ahead, Ari, sorry.
so when we initially set up blessings, like I picked one from like tier 1 and from tier 2.
Mhm.
So when you level up, where can I pick from now?
Tier 3, Tier 1, and Tier 2. And then if you pick one from Tier 3, you can go to Tier 4. And
Okay.
any tier after that, or any tier before that, is anything in there is unlockable.
Okay.
And when you so like say I did the increased health by 3 and the +2 to nerve. So do I put those in my character sheet or do I have to remember them?
Those will go in your like more solid areas. Hold on, I'll show you. So you have your nerve and your health and such, and for you, Art, it says 4 and 1 for your nerve bonus and your health bonus. So if you said you picked a health bonus and a nerve bonus?
Yeah, I did the meta mesh lining and the mentally stable.
Okay, so mentally stable should give you, I think, an additional 2 to your nerve, I believe.
Yep, and the other one's 3 health.
Okay. So instead of 4 and 1, you'll have 7 and 3 in the health and nerve spots. The darker colors, though.
And those are added to what I have over there already?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So like it's added to the 7 that's next to my health?
Yes. Well, next to your nerve,
Okay.
yeah.
Or yeah, I get both of those numbers. Basically what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're bonused on that side as well, because the dark is just your modifier to your health. And you can edit that when you're able to.
Are we allowed to save these like up? Because I know like different tiers require more or less. You got like tier 10 requires a pretty.
What?
I'm trying to figure out like, are we allowed to save the points that we just earned, or do we need to use them with every level?
No, you could save them, but to get to tier 10, you have to make your way over that way through each column.
What are we gonna do? Purple.
Sorry, I'm still confused about this health and nerves. So I added the numbers, and the numbers on the left went up, but not like it didn't go up 3.
Well, it's not going up 3. You had 1 nerve in there already, right?
Yes.
So you had 1 nerve in there, and then you're adding an additional 2 nerve to that. So 7, 8, 9.
Oh, maybe I looked at it weird then. I was more confused about the health, I guess. But
Health is the
I guess I
same
had
way.
5 before, probably.
Yeah.
And then I just went 8. Okay.
Yep. It went up by how much you modified the dark.
Cool. All right, so I did the blessings and the skills. Is there anything else we need to do?
We want to make sure that you don't have focuses that you can grab, so I'll pull that up real quick.
We also can add a point to different skills. You can either do the blessings or the skills, correct?
What?
We can either do blessings or the skills. Is that correct?
You can do both. There's blessing points and skill points.
Okay.
Okay. Race, leveling. Leveling's pretty cheap. All right, you guys are level 2. I'll have you read off your races to me real quick. Cap. Your deck, right? Cap.
He is deck.
Okay. Is he frozen?
No, I don't think so.
I think he's pretending to be frozen.
Or maybe he just can't hear us. Cap, you there? Hello? Alright, Torin.
Yes, I'm Zillion.
You are a Zillion. You do not have a focus this level up.
I do.
Protean. Yeah.
I'm sorry about the high-pitched voice. Please forgive me.
No, it's okay. Did you hear us earlier?
No, I was too busy concentrating on something else at the time.
Oh, it's okay.
But I
You
did
get
take care of
2
my
focuses this
etc.
level.
2? Okay, I was
Yeah.
looking at the spreadsheet and it looked like it was 1.
Nope, it's 2.
So put
Uh,
that in
sounds
the
good.
dark purple, and the focus is next to, or the dark colors on the side.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, just where do you said I have 2 focuses? Where do I put that in at?
You
'Cause I
You
don't
put them in the
ever-
focuses column.
Okay.
And then the level you select from the tiers that are listed there. And just make sure that you
Thank
put the number of focuses you have in the number underneath that says focuses. Otherwise it'll turn red. Amber, you do get a focus this level, so I'm gonna put that in there for you. So you have one focus.
So just 1.
Yes. Excuse me. Humans.
Yes.
Where's the human? You do not get a focus this round. This level up.
Oh. Okay.
Nempateket also do not. Sorry, Zach. And then
No, that's
Arthur,
good. I already have 2.
That's true. And Arthur, you get 2 this round.
Can you show me what to do with those?
Yep. So if you look at your sheet, I've selected the focuses, like the number that's supposed to go in there. So you've selected, you put in 2. They'll now like register that you've got 2 that you can work with. Otherwise, if you do like this, it'll like give you an error because you've done too many. So then what you can do with focuses is that you can specify in skills that you want. So there's a focuses sheet in resources that you can grab, which it might be a little old, so I'll send the newer one. Here's the newer one I'll upload for you guys, and you can grab that. And those focuses can be leveled up to 3 times. If that makes sense. So you get like an additional 1 win for each focus level that you have based on what you're doing with that action. So as an example, one focus
what
is...
if I want to do 2 gunslinger?
Yep, you can do up to 3.
Will you show me what that looks like where I would put that?
So you grab the skill that it's associated with, because gunslinger is an accuracy, I believe.
Yep, gunslinger. So you go down to your accuracy skill. Put in gunslinger. And you can select this and put in 2. So now you just have to be cognitive about this, is that when you're using light ranged weapons, so hand cannons or sidearms or whatever you have, which you do use often, you get an additional 2 wins to that roll. Not dice, but wins, which is even better.
Okay, so I just add that on to the accuracy every time.
Yep, so if you're rolling 4 dice, say I'm going to roll 4 dice here.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 4. So I got a 3, which means you got a 5, because it's an additional 2 wins.
Cool.
Yep. Excuse me. Alrighty. Does anybody else need assistance with that?
I'm all set up for next time, so.
Anybody else?
For the blessings, if I have one that has plus accuracy, I didn't add it in since we've started because I forgot about it. Can I put that somewhere, the +1 accuracy, so that I remember? Do I just add it somewhere in accuracy?
No.
No, you can't, because it's only associated with specific things. You could put it on the left of the focuses, or you could put it on the right of the skills, even if you'd like to. So you could be like +1 or something. I don't know how you'd want to
I personally
specify that.
take a look at my spreadsheet and look at the blessing section. You'll be able to find out how I do it. I think that method works decently. I just put it all in on one line and just utilize the next space over if necessary.
Okay, cool. I'll just add it somewhere to try to remember.
Yeah, there's not many places we have written down that we can have bonuses or whatever placed there. It's just something you have to remember. All right. So is everybody good?
I think so.
Cool. Torna, you're good. What's up, Amber?
I'm still adjusting a couple of things. I'll be done here in a second, but you guys can keep going.
Cap, I think you're good. Zach, do you have any questions?
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Cool. Got Arthur all figured out. And Ari all figured out. Cool. All right. Well, I think we'll end there for tonight, if that works for you guys.
Well, yeah, I guess it's time to transport.
Yep. We'll transport, and we'll start next session. You guys heading to the monastery.
Sounds good.
Cool.
The place I was really originally going to be going.
Yep.
And then I
True.
got sidetracked with Cap.
So, one thing. Because next week is Christmas week, it's going to be a little funky. I don't know if you guys want to do the Tuesday session next week. We can. But if we don't do it, if we do it next week, I won't be able to do the Saturday session because that's Viv and I's day.
4 years, you know, fun stuff.
I mean, I'm fine with doing Tuesdays, but I mean, that's really up to you, isn't it?
Oh, well, I just want to know what you guys want to do. I'm totally fine doing it.
I'm fine with
So-
doing Tuesday.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, I have the day off, so it'd be actually kind of nice.
perfect. I don't, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'll be good too.
Tuesday could
Cool.
be iffy because I'm either gonna be driving or something.
On Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because leave starts for me on Tuesday.
Okay.
And I don't think I'll be
Um,
able to get up there till then with road conditions and weather.
Well, if that's the case, we don't have to do it on Tuesday. It'll give me more time to plan because next session for you guys and for the next group will be the finale of the Ulbrin stuff, but not the finale of the session. It's just the finale of what we're doing here in terms of the ring gate and stuff.
Okay, that sounds cool.
EG,
I guess
it's
I
going to
should-
open no matter what.
Well, well, it's because you guys are on our collision course with a very interesting situation with that rig. I don't think I've posted the other session yet because we had not done last week. I'm going to be posting it sometime during this week, and you'll see what exactly has been happening. With
So
the
what's
rig
going on
situation.
over on our counterparts and on Saturday is they are trying to save the monastery from going deeper into the gas giant in which it lies.
Yep.
Maybe it's
And
a
that's
good
where you
thing
guys
that
are
we
heading
didn't
at.
go with them.
Yeah, we'll see how your character handles the situation because I will get you back with the group.
Just remember, Lucas probably kind of unconsciously is still looking for his sister.
For what?
He's still looking for his sister, like
Right.
subconsciously, kind of. Sees a
That
pain
makes
in the
sense.
butt.
Well,
Yeah.
it's kind of funny because his sister ended up making it back to the home world.
Mm-hmm. And getting pardoned.
She's on this.
What?
Remember, you and I talked about it, Cole. She went
Well, I
back on
didn't
the
hear you.
Lotus with everybody. She went back on the Lotus, remember? We talked
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that she went back with Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even stay there. She's gone.
Well, perhaps we shall see the Lotus in the finale.
Which will be
Really
interesting.
I guess I should say the really early season, mid-season finale. This is the finale of this little campaign you guys are doing in the middle of this much larger campaign that's occurring.
This is the end of the station.
End of Act
chapter
1.
one.
Yes.
Okay, so we aren't doing a section or a session next week then?
No, because Torn and Amber will probably not be available.
Okay, that's cool. I'll just plan for the week after then.
Okay, and that works better for me anyway, because then Saturday I can't do Saturday because Viv and I's like 4-year anniversary celebration thing is happening. So, yeah,
Well, congrats on that, man.
thanks.
Wow,
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't feel like
exciting.
4 years, and then yet it feels way longer than 4 years. It's pretty crazy.
It's kind of funny how that works out, isn't it?
It is.
As
Anyway.
my roommate starts screaming.
What did you guys think of today? I know that the end of it was kind of like a little bit haywire, but we leveled up. You guys are level 2. What'd you think of combat? Because Arthur, I know you enjoyed combat from last session, but it was only like a couple shots. But everybody got to do something.
Yeah, well, actually,
Yeah, I like
like
that.
doing something this time around.
Yeah,
Last
there
time we
weren't
didn't
enough
get to-
enemies last time to like get you guys to do things.
I was not expecting a head to turn into like a glittery confetti.
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before, but yeah.
No.
I was
When you-
expecting it, which is why I was wondering why you aimed at the head. But hey, I
When you
figured your
break-
character didn't know.
When you break the helmet of a Urian, they themselves are the thing inside their helmet, the little galaxy-like structure. And so you break that, the seal's broken, they're disintegrated.
If anybody remembers Conrad torturing a Urian at one point.
Yep, dumping hot oil
Yep.
onto the Urian's head. Well, no, it wasn't Conrad, it was Sean.
Sean, that's true. That's true. And then he did proceed to kill him in the end, but that's that.
No, I never got to experience that in just being within a session like that.
Yeah. Well, you experienced it now.
Yeah?
What's up, Amber?
No.
This is only my 4th session, so there isn't a lot that I know.
Yeah. Well, you guys are pretty new to this, so you're experiencing like the development of the different races and stuff as they're going and learning about them.
I really did not expect that I'd get like. I mean, I was expecting something along the lines, but I was not expecting such a heavy nerve attack that I received.
I hit you first, and I was just like, oh, I should nerf that instantly. So
Yeah.
I smacked you, and then I'm like, I'm going to take it easier on Amber. Because Amber, he would have killed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, because...
Oh, no, he would have killed you. Like, I rolled.
Yeah.
He would have killed you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. I did not want to kill your character on level 1.
Luca's not set up for battle at all. He should be left alone in, like, a science lab or something and given toys to tinker with.
Yeah. One thing, okay, so you met the big Drake, right? Like, they chew up stones and they throw them back at you as lava or ice and kind of like have that elemental ability. But that's how Drake work. He had 50 health. You guys were fighting people with 20.
Okay, 20 I'm fine with. 50.
He was significantly stronger. He was the mini boss of the situation. He's the bigger mini boss.
So Urian wasn't the actual like head honcho.
Nope, it was the Drake.
Interesting.
Yeah. At least in that situation.
Yeah, but get rid of Urian. Well,
no, we
can't
can't
destroy their biggest asset because he could destroy anyone mentally.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I don't think he was able to. I don't think we were able to get rid of what information he had because I believe he probably passed that information on.
Yeah, your contact said he did.
Yeah.
But he's at least not alive anymore and can, like, keep hunting them.
Yeah, the Urian, well, I mean, there's many more Urian, but, like, that specific one, he was very mentally imbued with abilities to damage you guys significantly. Yeah. But that's something you all are very much lacking. You're lacking a telepath.
Yep.
We should have one of those.
Oh, well, maybe Fourth Horseman might not be the...
Fourth Horseman?
Someone's watching a Destiny video, Zach.
I wonder if I should,
I'm watching Bog.
I was thinking if I died, how the heck would I do this? What would happen?
I don't know. Probably, I would suggest, if one of you die, to play a telepath.
That's what I was thinking.
Almost a telepath, wasn't I?
You were almost a Urian.
Yeah, maybe I should have stayed as that.
You were very, very close.
I was thinking about it when I decided to tank that hit. I'm like, I'm gonna die and have to start over with a new character, aren't I?
Well, there's not much you can do when you're fighting a telepath like that.
Cool.
Unless you shoot him in the head.
I had 1 nerve left.
Yeah.
I had exactly 1 nerve left. Please tell me that you did not debuff.
No, I did not.
Damage.
I did not
good.
debuff
I got
the
full
damage.
brunt.
You got the full brunt, but I did not roll max.
Ooh, that would have been painful.
Yeah. He was rolling 6d6 plus 2 damage.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Well, they are pretty telepathic anyways. These stores.
Yeah, physically,
well,
as you experienced, he died instantly. You shot him once in the head, instantly dead.
That's horrifying. I'm glad I did that nerve buff with my blessings.
Yeah, but well, I mean, hey, doing stuff like that represents like things that are weak in your character to be like, oh, I should level that up instantly.
I knew he had really low nerve.
Ever since I first started getting attacked by telepaths with Servius, I was like, I need better nerve.
I need better nerve.
Or be a telepath.
Yes, to be a telepath is good because then you can resist the damage done to you.
What races are telepaths?
Zalos can.
Zavlian. Yep. Zalos can. Zavlian can. They're really good at it. Urian aren't super strong telepaths, but they're able to transfer information and damage you by overloading your mind with information.
Okay. Have I met any of those in like prior campaigns? Besides
You've met a
Urian?
Zavlian. You've met a Zalos. Zavlian was Peter's character.
We also have Prakams too.
Okay.
Prakam are telepaths, but they don't have any ability to mentally damage people or resist damage. I mean, they can resist damage, but like they create.
But they can create objects, though.
Interesting.
Which can
I'm
result
gonna
in
head out
damage.
for the night.
All right, have a good night, man.
All right, good night, guys. See ya.
Good night.
Yeah.
See ya.
Everyone.
I'm just trying to figure out like
Bye,
trying
everyone.
to like put names with faces. And, like,
You're also heading out? What'd you say, Ari?
Yeah, I need to get going, if that's okay.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah,
Have a good
have a
one.
great night. We're done anyway, so we're just discussing.
I'll see you.
Yeah.
See ya in another week. Well, not exactly.
Right. I'm just trying to put all the races like with like faces that I met, like characters that I've interacted with so far.
You know Julianne?
Yes.
Zalos.
Okay. What
Yeah.
was Nyx again?
Nyx was a Radrian, and
Okay.
she is the only race that can deal nerve-based damage without having to be a telepath.
Okay. And that was I was
Just
kind
by
of
sheer intimidation.
Oh, sheer seduction. They alter your mental chemistry. Their ability is called Enthrall. So
Oh wow. I've thought about doing the Radrian.
Radrian are neat like that.
I would never. I
We
would
have two
never. That's
Radrian
not the
in our other
playstyle I
session.
like.
We have two Radrian in our
Dang.
session.
I'm guessing one of them is Q.
Q is
Oh,
playing
yeah.
Radrian, and she's a seductress, and she uses that ability significantly. And Conrad, he's also Radrian, but he does not use that ability nearly as much.
Isn't he like?
He's modified.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys should watch the other sessions if you haven't. It'd be so cool, because you guys would understand what I'm
I
talking
just
about.
started watching it.
Anyways, so.
Really?
Because I do my best to learn,
Yeah.
which was why I'm glad I have my own reason to head to the monastery, because that was already in my character's plans.
Yep. The issue is, what are you gonna find when you get there?
And trying to fall into the cast giant, I'm gonna like, crap. No, I must learn.
Well, I'll post the other session this week. I'm gonna edit it
Yeah.
probably like tomorrow or something. I'm not quite sure.
I also
hi,
forget
Amber.
what do Shinjin look like?
Shenzhen
like-
are somewhat aquatic looking.
Gilgrunt?
Yeah, they have. What'd you say?
Gilgrunt from Skylanders,
Is that a thing?
right? Remember Skylanders?
I never played it.
Josiah did.
Oh, I know. For sure. No.
No? Alright.
I have a very good example for what they look like. What is that?
I got my dad a CCW holster. So
Oh, nice.
No.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me find ISR races. My Pinterest boards. I should share my Pinterest boards on these videos so that people can look through them.
Yes, we should. That would be the best thing.
That would be.
All right, here's
mean-
an example of what a Shenzhen looks like. This is the best example I can come up with. And I think it's pretty accurate, at least in what I have in my mind. And I still have it recording, so here's the image reference. That's a Shenzhen.
We
Yeah,
need
when
to
I
write-
when we first started talking about him, I always thought of Gilgrunt, so
Yeah, so that's the most accurate depiction. This is also kind of a similar depiction, but like not quite right.
Ah.
Look,
Like the face is too tentacle-y and stuff, but like this is like a perfect example right here as to my video that's being displayed. They paint themselves in spectacular colors and
they will also have an ability to hypnotize people.
Oh, yay.
The ones that I was running by me the
Huh?
Is this the one you were running by me the other day, or is this a different race?
No. Shenzhen have been around since the beginning of Season 7.
Kind of have that same, like, ground.
Yeah, they kind of have a similar feel, but, like, not quite. They're less humanoid, more aquatic.
Are they a playable race?
Yep. Well, yeah. I cannot tell you, but I can mention that you should watch the session that I post.
I'm watching it right now. Go.
Not that one, the new one, the one I will post. But yes,
Oh,
watch
you
that
mean
one.
the one that we can't watch yet?
Yes, watch that. Watch the one that I will post when I post it. And then you guys will be able to understand what I was what your contact was talking about.
Yep. This will be interesting.
There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
Should be kind of fun.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wow.
Crud, now remembering that in the message it did list Olbren inside the message. Oops. I was too freaking busy with the other parts.
Do you guys have any other questions on races that you have encountered? I mean, I know the Urian. You've met the Urian. I could post them.
Is it Alien? Which is the one I was drawing, wasn't it?
The one you were drawing
Drawing
is Lachey.
Lachey. No. The other one, the drawing I was doing for
Daovian.
That one wasn't. That's what
Did Capleaf.
looks like that.
I
Probably
don't
got
think you did on
kicked out.
purpose. Yeah, you probably did on
No.
purpose. Here's an example of what a Urian could kind of look like, but without the spectacular suit coat that I love so much.
Why not be a business Urian?
Business Urian.
We need to write up. Someone needs to collaborate with you and write up descriptions for all the races if we don't have those somewhere.
Peter has been.
Because there are just times of like I really like a reference sheet to be able to look and be like, well, what am I looking at?
Yeah, and if you need to, like, example, like, for me to explain exactly what it look like, I've been trying to do my best to do that. Like, okay, Univali. I'll send a picture of an Univali because you guys encountered one of those and proceed to shoot it in the face.
Was that the one with the stripes down the face?
Yeah, she has markings. She had markings on her. And, we've lost another. That's okay.
Losing people.
This is a good example of what an Univali could look like, as well as this is like the kind of jewelry and stuff that they wear on themselves.
Weird. It's me the headpiece you were having me draw for your
What?
day. Kind of reminds me of the headpiece I was drawing on the one day Ovian.
Yeah.
Kind of that same kind of idea and concept.
And I think, actually, in her history, I think that Layla would have gotten her headpiece from an Univali.
Does that make sense?
Yep. Because that's their gear that they wear.
I'm making connections right there.
Yep.
Kind of funny. Something else I was gonna ask about, but I'm blanking. Yep. Blank.
Here's actually, I'll send another final example of an Univali.
Okay. I like that design. It's really cool.
Thank you. Well, I drew them. No, I didn't.
No, but it's the idea behind them.
Yeah, just it gives you a good example. But they have their skin tones are very, very dark, like dark blue or light blue. And their markings are gold or silver or whatever else like that. One interesting fact is that, like,
if you're in a family, your markings are very similar to other members of your family. But then if you go into another family, genetically, it is altered. Your symbols and stuff are changed, and a mixture of the two become a thing. So like the woman and the man, like they get married or whatever, their markings change and become similar to one another's. So that's kind of an establishment of what their family ranks are. I think I sent an example of a Turai in the other session. But here is it again. They're quite thin, scrawny fellows, but they have 4 arms, unlike that photo. And possibly another example. This is less so of an example, but kind of like the same kind of imagery that I imagine. This is very, very similar. But this is kind of... oh, you're good. This is kind of what they would imbue the feeling of, like, their size. And their size is, I mean, they're quite small, but... yeah. That's just at least what you've encountered so far. So, yeah. But in terms of the recording, I'll end that there. You guys, we can discuss stuff if you want to discuss things afterwards, of course. But whatever works for you, I am going to end it there. So thank you all for joining us.